Look at that. New cluster, kind of mimic the thing has turned into a very fast street bike now.
This sounds ridiculous!
Welcome back to another episode on Proven Power Cycles. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Eric. Lewis is in the other room working, and Daryl actually is off today. He's moving. So today we have a 2024 ZX6R, and these things are so beautiful. I am a huge fan. I don't know what you guys think. Tell us down below what you think about the new facelift, the new electronics on these things. It's pretty badass, I feel like. I think it's wicked. There's some people out there that are hating on the new stuff. I think it's dope. Look at that, new cluster, kind of mimics what the ZX-10Rs are, and yeah, I think that's it. I think it's the ZX-10R platform that uses that. The H2s are a little different versus those also, I believe. So, wicked new front end. I love it. I'm a big fan. It has a little bit of like that H2 feel for it. They got these little winglets, these cuts, and they have these cuts. So this runs through the bike. So their purpose, they are purpose. They have a purpose, I should say. They are not there just for aesthetics. They actually are a purpose arrow. See, it goes all the way through there. Pretty cool. So again, guys, I'm a big fan of the new setup. Now, today, this one has a slip-on only. It does have the catalytic converter still, which we are going to modify. This is for closed course only, off-road only. So if you're listening, old government, this is not for the streets. So this particular customer is all the way from Alabama. We live down in about western, central west side of Florida. We're in St. Pete. This guy drove down from Alabama. He's here for 2 days on leave, and 4th of July is tomorrow. It's July 3rd. So he's only down for a short amount of time. He wanted to get this bad boy tuned while it's here, so we are going to blow his mind with the differences on this bike. I cannot wait. We're running a little bit behind already. Let me go ahead and get started. Let's baseline this bad boy. If you can, go ahead, comment down below while we're at this point. Tell us what you think it's gonna baseline at. Tell us what you think it's gonna be, the final numbers and all that jazz. So this is gonna be fun. Now remember, we are gonna drill out the cat. I don't think he's got an air filter in it. No, he does. So he's got an air filter. I forgot which one, but he has an aftermarket air filter. He does have velocity stacks, the Graves velocity stacks. And he also has, again, just the slip-on, the Graves slip-on. So again, tell us what you guys are gonna think, what the numbers are, and let's go ahead and baseline it real quick. Here we go.
I get respected, I'm in the gym, but I ain't no flexing. Came from a Ford, I'm leading the Lexus. Shooting like Luke, I told him I'm next. Shit. Oh my God, I'm just playing with him now. Oh my God, what you saying?
For those of you who were asking us how we removed the cat last time, quite honestly, it takes about 3 hours, 6-pack of beers. Huh? We started on this at like 11:30 in the morning, and it's like 3 o'clock right now, something like that. It takes time. What we do is we drill it out. We get these drill bits and we get a hole saw, and then we quite honestly drill it and then beat the crap out of it and get it all out of there. So now we turn it on.
Ready for the sandstorm?
And we're gonna blast some cat out. So we got the bike all back on the dyno here. We got the cat all cut out. Let's do a quick test on sound with the exhaust back on it, the slip-on. Sounds a hell of a lot better. Definitely a lot more throaty. Sounds incredible. So we're gonna let it do a full warm-up. It's about halfway there right now. We're gonna let it do a full warm-up, and then we're gonna go ahead and re-baseline it, get some numbers coming out.
Oh my God, what you saying? I get respected, I'm in the gym, but I ain't not flexing. Came from a Ford, I'm leading the Lexus. Shooting like Luke, I told him I'm next. Shit. Oh my God, I'm just playing with him now. Oh my God.
We had a very, not had, and having we're having a very busy afternoon, and we're trying to get everything closed. I'm a little short-staffed today. Lewis left a little early today, and like I said earlier in the video, Daryl's not here. So anyway, we're trying to wrap up the ZX6R. I've got a few more pulls to do, and then after I do these pulls, we're gonna do what we always do. And now this one doesn't look too bad, but we always clean and check the chain and sprockets. I mean, this one's still in good tension, still got good tension. So we always clean the chain and sprockets, and then we wipe up the wheel, and then we wipe down the bike. Obviously, we had some crud from the cat. So at near the end of the dyno session, I usually clean up the bike and wipe it all down and everything before we send it on its way. But I just wanted to do some passes for you guys, get you guys some sound checks with the tune and all that. So let's get it back going. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. We really appreciate you guys. And now we're gonna go over all the final numbers. And this thing has turned into a very fast street bike now. If you guys could actually, right now, could you give us a follow and maybe comment down below? Give us your thoughts, give us some feedback. Subscribe to the channel, please. We really appreciate it. So with that, let's go over the numbers. All right, guys, so the first thing that I wanted to show you was the baseline versus modifying the exhaust, that new baseline. And when you're looking here, pretty much we're dealing with the same exact horsepower, basically the same exact power curve. Very interesting, right? Not only that, but the blue line is the modified exhaust, and you would think that it would be burning much leaner, when in reality it's burning basically the exact same up top and very similar down low. Now it is a little leaner down low, if you can see here, which, you know, this is kind of O2 territory, the stock O2 sensor. This is about where they're playing around in. So you can see that everything is a little bit leaner, which actually kind of helps right here in the mid-range, which you can see right here. We picked up a little bit of power in the mid-range. But all in all, as far as the overall graph, it's pretty much identical. Really not a major difference. A lot of work until you get the actual tune, okay? Once you get the dyno tune, then it really wakes up. When you get the flash and tune, this is when you can really wake the bike up, all right? So once we started getting in there and we started really modifying everything, look at just how much difference. I mean, this thing is a huge jump. We're picking up damn near 11. Yeah, we picked up 11 wheel up top. And we had some comments on another video about, yeah, we were looking at all high-end horsepower. No, guys, we typically target a few areas here. So this is a good mid-range power band. We still picked up a solid 5 wheel. Now, I have said this many times on older videos, but it's been a while since I've notated it. But with that being said, what you want to be is around 6% on your rate of change. You want to be roughly 6%. If you're at 6%, it's going to be a very noticeable feel on the butt dyno. 5 wheel at around this, you're almost doubling it roughly, so you're at about 8%, roughly 8%, 8.5% on this rate of change. So this is going to be a very noticeable difference, at least at this specific point that I'm targeting, which is 8,000 RPM. Now again, this is wide open throttle. This is not all the partial throttle mapping. I don't really like to show those on the videos because it can get a little skewy because I'm not hitting the exact same percentage every time. So you'll see differences in power, and it could even be like I'm at, you know, let's say 10% throttle versus 10.5% throttle. That's going to make a pretty drastic difference, you know, because you're dealing with, again, a 10% difference right there. So you're going to feel some differences, or he's going to feel the differences here. We were able to extend the RPM range all the way out to the actual 15K mark. That's a lot of times. We haven't seen a lot of companies be able to do this yet. So where you were already redlining on a stock setup, where it just doesn't want to pull anymore, it kind of feels like a weird stall to the bike, we're able to keep revving the bike out all the way to its actual rev limiter now. So you're not going to have that power chop. So technically you're limited to 13,000, about 500, 13.5 RPM with the stock setup, and now we're able to make it go all the way to 15K. So you're getting a 1,500 RPM difference right there by itself, and you made 11 wheel gain up top. So for those of you guys who do track or roll racing or whatever, you guys like to spend the high RPMs, this is absolutely huge to do for you guys. The rest of you guys, overall, just you street guys, this is still a major benefit. You're picking up considerable power for, again, not a lot of money being spent on the bike versus buying a full system. This is a great substitute instead of doing a full system. All right, let's go over the numbers. 106 was our actual baseline. We'll say 107. So basically the same, modifying the exhaust and having the stock setup. We're at same torque. But after the actual tune, we picked up all the way to 120, and we're at damn near 48 foot-pounds, pound-foot of torque. So very good gains. Very good gains. Very excited about this, guys. This guy is happier than a pig in shit. This bike's gonna ride phenomenal. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are enjoying all of our videos. We're gonna get back in the rhythm of things now that my moving situation's kind of calming down. Yeah, we're gonna be showing you guys a lot more. Drop us some feedback, guys. Let us know what you guys want to see. I haven't said this in a while, kind of getting back on the track of things. Drop down some feedback. Let us know what you want to see. Tell us what bikes that you guys are interested in, what you guys want to see a little bit more in depth on, and we will try to fulfill that. All right. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate you guys. I can't say that enough. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the interaction. Let's build a community out of this. All right. I really want to build a really cool community with this channel. So I think it'd be really cool if we had something a little different than the other guys out there. So for those of you guys who are on board, thank you so much for your loyalty. For those of you who are new to this, thank you for watching. Leave us some feedback, leave us some love, and we'll see you on another episode. Peace.